Full disclosure, a review copy of this game was provided to me either by its publisher or development team. Dead Island 2, hella good. Dead Island 2 is a 14.5 hour long first-person zombie survival horror game. Here you choose one of 6 characters as a zombie outbreak occurs. You discover you're immune to the virus and you set out to turn yourself into the government and help them create a vaccine. And I absolutely love the beginning third of this game. It's so beautiful, constantly impressing me with the game's graphics. The main difference between this game and the first is that the world is much more compact than it is a playground to explore and scavenge. Sure, you can play co-op here too, but the game is scaled down to highlight its side characters and side activities, so that the developers could put effort into the detail of this handcrafted LA. And the details here are everywhere you look. It's really impressive. But I do miss the feeling the first game had of shit just went down at this resort, everyone is turning into zombies, let me try to survive off the luggage that they no longer need, making Dead Island 2 feel more like a video game than being placed into a period of panic. The world just doesn't feel as believable or immersive because of this. Much more of a survival horror feel this time around. But for the most part, the game is go to the place marked on the map, get around constant locked door after locked door, slay zombies that are in your way, pick up items with different rarities, gather materials, break down unneeded weapons, upgrade your inventory, level up your weapons with you. All this was good, but never great. Combat rarely felt satisfying. By the game's final third, I was a bit bored and just going through the motions. The game had shown me everything it had to offer, and I was just ready for it to be over. And I feel like it's because this game sets out to be a balanced survival experience than it does a fun zombie slaying adventure, made apparent with the deck building system instead of a skill tree. As you explore, level up, and complete missions as well as side missions, you'll get blueprints to upgrade your weapons, but you'll also get these skill cards. These skill cards slightly buff you up, and some cards add X but take away Y. The game sets out to challenge you a bit, which is fine if the world and story were more engaging. But as a generic throwaway government zombie outbreak story, I would have preferred a more powerhouse building game with skill trees versus the deck building we got here. The world of Dead Island 2 just doesn't warrant it, but it is a great mechanic and an awesome idea otherwise. It just didn't feel right here, but would love to see something like this return in a future game in the series or another IP completely. But Dead Island to me has always been Borderlands with zombies feel, and I'd love that feel back rather than this Dead Island Last of Us sandwich we got here, with none of the personality or storytelling those games had to make the world so fun to survive in. It's also hard to want to explore and do side activities because of how awful this game's fast travel system works. You have to fast travel via a map on a table, so you can't simply do some exploring, collect items to sell, come back, upgrade your favorite weapons, and get back out there. You have to run to a place with a map, which has a trader, so what's the point? It's to access side quests easier and nothing more, and really killed my want to explore this world for better loot, as my inventory was too small and it's just too inconvenient to rid of the weapons I don't want. An option to sell at every crafting table, or a fast travel map at every crafting table would have been appreciated. Overall, Dead Island 2 was a fun and challenging game to get through. Not challenging in a frustrating way, but in a balanced way. I always approached fights with caution, even with a deck and abilities that made me feel stronger for my personal playstyle. Dead Island 2 is by no means a Game of the Year contender, but it's worth playing through for fans of the survival horror genre. I give Dead Island 2 a 7 out of 10. If you played Dead Island 2, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, don't forget on picking it up, thumbs up. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at Superkengaming. Thanks for watching, of course. Stay beautiful.
That's lovely. I'm just gonna put you on hold.
Hey, wait! I need you! You have to get here! Hello? Hello? You okay? You have to get it! Can you hear me?
Boys, calm down! Hey! I never thought I'm okay!
You thought that video was good? Ha! You should probably watch this video, the very video that's on your screen right now, that YouTube hand-selected for you. Out of all my thousands of videos, this is the one that I want you to watch next. And make sure you're subscribed, because I'm not a genie or anything, but I'm pretty sure you get 42 years of bad luck if you made it this far into my video and you're not subscribed. You don't have to subscribe. I'm just looking out for you. I'm just looking out for your luck and your life.